Hello, guys. This will awaken you, right? Let me say how this will awaken you. You see, you're the consciousness. It's not that you're the conscious. It's just you. It's in everything else. You know, why I think everything could be observed because that observance is consciousness. You know, you know how you have like a picture or whatever. You take a picture of it. You know how you increase its quality of it and it's more clear. That's what conscious is. You're just increasing the quality. You see it for what it is. You see it clearly. You know what I'm saying? You're zooming in. You're seeing what it really is. That's what consciousness is, guys. Everything has consciousness, or it can be observed. It doesn't matter what it is, even if it looks indistinct. It's consciousness. If it can be observed, that's consciousness. You do that what every day. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're hearing the thing, smelling it, you're seeing it, you just invite consciousness is. Even if it's subtle, but even though that is still consciousness. If you're doing that, it's only you're gonna feel like a little bit more like peace and still, right? You're gonna feel that a level of stillness, right? That is still stillness, right? And trust me, like it's only from there that your consciousness is going to increase, you know, because you get like more light, you know what I'm saying? Because you're still and you see what everything is, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it requires not to be heavy because your thoughts and all that and your behaviors, so you're getting more light and you see what consciousness really is. You know what I'm saying? It's already there, guys. You know, just live by that and watch your life change. It happened to me and many other people. You know what I'm saying? I can actually share my experiences, guys. You know what I'm saying? This should awaken. You see, this is a stream of water. Water knows itself. It's just falling down like a stream. That's how consciousness is. The water's just being water. It's just still, right? It's just clear. But it goes down and it keeps falling, it keeps expanding. That's how consciousness is. You got to be just conscious and aware of what activity that you're doing. You got to be conscious of activity that you're doing. It's just being with everything that's there. It doesn't matter if it's moving or not. You're just being with that. Water's just being. It keeps expanding and it falls or it collides like with waves because water is consciousness too. If you're speaking realistically, you know what I'm saying? And you got to be that. Be whatever activity that you're doing. Of course, you're going to add awareness. That awareness is going to be your gateway to being with that thing, the true nature of consciousness, guys. You know, you're being with the item. You're just looking at it, paying attention to it. You're not really labeling. You're just being with the item, like you're with that. You know what I'm saying? You need to do that every day, whatever task that you do. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna feel a little different. You're gonna notice your mind is like, it's subsiding a little bit, it's stilling. And through time, it's only gonna like still more to the point where you will feel like you're just blank. You're not that you're blank, you're connected with the item. My mind is like, hmm, why is it all quiet all of a sudden? And why am I so focused on this product? You're being. Why am I, you know what I'm saying? Why everything is like slowing down? Because you're being conscious, guys. And you got to do that every single day. And trust me, you're going to transition. You're going to have these glimpses, and it's only from there your consciousness is going to expand, and you will awaken over and over again, guys. That simple. What's up, guys? This should awaken you. Let me show how this awaken you. See, say you're doing a new activity, right? You notice how you had to remind yourself and be conscious about it, but you done it repetitively that it became an autopilot. That it's almost like a new behavior that's autopilot. You don't got to think about it, but it doesn't feel new to you because you're just only doing it in a wrong intention. You're not doing it to be like conscious or whatever. You're just doing it to like make it a new habit. You know what I'm saying? Or probably to get like a desire or whatever that you like want to like achieve, or you know what I'm saying? You're doing it for dopamine instead of doing it for the ever presence of it. You know? So say like I whisper, right? Before I was talking a regular tone, but before I had to use a level of consciousness to do that. But that's still consciousness. but my mind is like blurred in the way of it because I want to like talk it low because to meet that intention or whatever. Instead of just doing the thing with consciousness. So why don't you make every day your life with conscious? You remind yourself you just be conscious about it, and then make that a habit. Now you're making consciousness a habit. Now you're living the lifestyle of your soul. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you're living it, you're just remembering it again. And you're doing it with the right intention. You know what I'm saying? It's not even intention, it's just consciousness. You know, you're trying to like achieve something. It's not really achieving, it's just pure awareness, guys. You know? Instead of just being and living of your soul. You're just discarded because your mind. You're trying to meet an intention, you're blurred by that distraction or whatever. I understand you gotta survive, but you gotta live with means. And do that, and trust me, you will transition. It's that simple. What's up, guys? You see, this will awaken you. You see, you see how I so let me so this will awaken you. Let me tell you why. So, like, you see how I'm talking low, I'm or talking high. You see, I'm doing that with consciousness. It took me a form of consciousness to talk low because I had to remind myself to do that. Talk low, right? Or whisper. I had to, you know. But when you're doing these things in life, you don't use such consciousness. You do it on autopilot. So say you're doing something new, you got to do it with a form of consciousness. Of course, with time, it becomes um, a, a new behavior. But why don't you do the things that you do with consciousness, with awareness? You don't got to label it. Just do it with consciousness. Why don't you do that? You know? Why? You know? If you do that, trust me, your life will change. You know? Happened to me, and it will happen to you if you just do that. You just live by the core of everything. And you become of one of everything. Because you feel whole. Because you're doing it with consciousness. With consciousness is the one of everything. Because everything has consciousness. So just do that every day, guys. And it's going to be in your neural pathways in your brain. It'll be a new habit. But not a habit, but a lifestyle. Hello, guys. This will awaken you. Let me show you how, guys. You see the sun, right? It shines so bright to the point where most people, animals could feel it, the heat. But it's just there being still. That is the same thing with your consciousness. But what you're doing is you're avoiding it. You know, you're avoiding your consciousness because your mind, just like when you're avoiding the sun, right? You're saying inside it's too hot for you. But other people, their perspective of the sun is where they get to get a fresh a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Or they get to feel like they're being active. You know what I'm saying? Even though they may be sweating, they feel, you know what I'm saying, that unstoppable because they're moving their body. You look at that your consciousness at that perspective and go beyond it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do. You know, it's just you're just blurred by your mind, the duality. You need the same thing with your consciousness. All these other forms have consciousness in them. They're just form. You need to be one with that consciousness, guys. By just paying attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Just forget your mind and just pay close attention to it. You're gonna see the true nature of it. Of course, it looks dual because you are looking at it, but through time, you're gonna be one with it. Your mind will slow it down. It's gonna allow you to be one with it, see really far, and your consciousness will increase. You know what I'm saying? And it causing you to merge closely with it to the point where you will expand and feel these states of peace. You know what I'm saying? And so you're going above the duality. Duality is limited. It's just closed off. You're actually opening. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple, guys.